Hey guys, this is the Bushcraft Essentials Bushbox LF, which means large foldable. The missing link between the Bushbox and the Bushbox XL. Now, the Bushbox was the first small stove I had, and I liked it then and I still like it now. It's very, very solid. It's very good if you want to make yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and you have time. The Bushbox XL, you can really cook on that. Uh, it's a bit bigger, but what I like about it was the fact that it unfolds. And this one, smack in the middle, and it unfolds. Now this one is brand new. I got it this week, and I could not wait to get out here and test it. Just gonna make myself a cup of coffee. The setup is quite easy. You unfold it and you let the plates fall. 1 and 2. And that's it. You could use it like this if you have a bigger pan and you want to stuff everything inside here with fuel. However, you also get this plate, which goes in there just as easy. Put it in these 2 holes and let it fall. And now that will raise your coal in case you just want to boil a cup of water, which is the case right now. And you get these 2 trivets, because any cup will fall. A plate, a steel plate or a pan will not. But, well, mainly I think I'm going to use it for smaller tasks. If you want to do something, cook a real meal, I think the Bushbox XL would be the way to go. There's also a titanium version of that, which is very light. I've seen that lifts. Amazing. Okay, so I'm still deciding whether to have this in here or not, and just so I can put more fuel on the fire, I'm gonna take it out, because I think that's also important to test and see. Now, I didn't have any problems with any of the bush boxes. I use them a lot, very, very often, and there was a bit of warping, but they were still fully functional. I have a lighter. I have some shavings. So I'm just gonna shove in there. I could take the trivets off. I think all you need to do now is feed the fire. Before it got too hot, I moved it over here so that I would have a bit more room to play with. And I just packed it full of wood, and hoping it won't go out on me, because that is a lot of wood. I like to say fire likes chaos. So I didn't stack anything neatly. I just added pieces of dry wood. And while that one's getting going, I'm gonna put the trivets on and my cup with water afterwards. I'd like to show you my cook kit. It's not really a cook kit. It's something that I do like to take with me when I'm hiking. I don't eat a whole lot when I'm hiking, but this is it. This is I don't know what kind of bag it is. It's I think there's a Condor version of this one, which is much better. This is just a cheap China-made one. Inside here, I have 3 things. I have a foldable cup. I have 3 of these. This is my blue one. And this comes in very handy when you want to have a soup and a cup of coffee. You just put some hot water in here with the coffee, and then the rest You can use your metal cup for soup, which is down here. I have a 1.5 liter Nalgene bottle. 1 liter is good for when I come out here and don't want to cook. 1.5 liters will be enough for me when I also want to cook or when I take a day hike somewhere, especially if I can find more water. If not, I'll need about 2.5 liters of water. And in the bottom here, I have my cup. It's a bit hard to get out, but this is it. This is, I think, a Tatanka cup, and I really like these style of cups more than the others there are out there. This handle is pretty comfortable. It gets far away from the fire, so it won't get that hot. Now in here, in the front pocket, I have a few more things, and I also like to share those with you. Wow, this is smoky. I keep some jute twine here, just because it's very good tinder, and it's also good cordage. Should you need cordage for something when you're hiking, and I don't know, a tent peg, or you just want to set up your tarp, you can leave this out in nature, and this will decompose, you know, so you won't be leaving trash behind. I found jute twine many times in the woods, and I was never angry because I can always use it for tinder. So jute twine, very useful for me. I also have S-bit cubes, because this is my preferred way of cooking things. This is my Bushbox Ultra Light from Bushcraft Essentials. Now, when I got this one, I liked it. I liked the idea, but I had no idea that this was going to be something that's going to come out with me every time I go on a day hike. It's just very practical. And in here, I keep a lighter. I keep the Bushcraft Ultra Light in this small pouch. I think this is linen. Some more S-bit cubes, because these are the small ones, and in summer I will need about 3 to boil a cup of water. I like to keep a lighter with my pouches. Any pouch will probably have a lighter. And I also have some tin foil, and this is a wind protection. Now the ultralight, I think this one is the best for hikers. It is very light, it is very small, and as fortune has it, it fits perfectly inside this small pouch. Now I also have one of these foldable sparks, I think it is. If I could just get it out, I could show it to you. Oh, that's really going now. And I like these. I used to use the Light My Fire sporks, but I like this one better simply because it's smaller. I mean, the weight is a bit greater, but it's smaller. And I have some instant coffee and 2 packs of sugar. I don't like instant coffee that much, but in a pinch, it's faster than the real stuff. All right, and most of the times I will have some Erbswurstsuppe, dynamite soup, I think you call it. Detlef was actually the one who turned me on to Erbswurstsuppe, and it's just great. It's a great snack, but I ran out of it, so I'm gonna have to replenish my stocks. As for this, wow, this is getting really hot. I think I should start boiling. I think I should definitely start boiling. Not like this. Like this. 1 and 2. And I'm gonna boil a full cup of water just to see how long it takes. I can already tell you I'm really liking the fact that there's a lot of room here. There's a lot of room here. In the beginning, working with Bushbox, sometimes I got worried that I might snuff the fire out if I put too many sticks in there. But once you have a nice bed of coals formed at the bottom, it works like a charm. So, I'm not going to keep you for the whole boil here. I'm just going to turn this thing back on when it's boiling. It's been about 7 minutes, and I can already see small bubbles. What I wanted to show you is I packed it full of wood. You can see I cannot fit more wood in there. Maybe if I try. But what I want to show you is what's going to happen next. Let me see if I can jam a few more pieces of wood in there. No, I cannot. Oh, maybe I can. Put this one too. Oh, this is way more fuel than you would need. But as you can see, it's packed full, and it's not going to go out. Even with the Bushbox being buried in the coals here, it still has enough air coming in from all these small holes on the side to get huge flames up the back. Not sure if you can see those, but it's going to burn through all that wood. The smaller one was a bit more frail in what it when it come down to packing it full. The XL does not have that problem. You can get bigger pieces of wood in that also, but this one, I think it's ideal. Just look at that. See how the flames are starting to come out? That's just beautiful. And well, let's see if I can show you. The water is hot enough, so yeah, about 10 minutes. We have 2 degrees right now, sunny, not much wind. So about 10 minutes. If you would put a wind protection around it, maybe it would be even better. And it still gets enough air. So far, so good. So it's been about 11 minutes, and we have a serious boil going on here. I would say that's good enough. I'm not going to add any more wood to the fire. I'm just going to let it go out and have my small cup of instant coffee, which nobody should do, but when you're hiking, it's just faster. This is not going to be my hiking stove. For that, I still think I prefer the ultralight, simply because it's very, very light. This is a bit on the heavy side. However, I can definitely see using this here. If I just want a soup and a coffee with wood as a fuel, it's perfect. Now, the ultralight I like because I use S-bit cubes. And sometimes when I go hiking, I don't always find small wood pieces, dry wood, that I could use as fuel. So that's why I like to use S-bit cubes. I think you could use S-bit cubes with this one as well. Nothing against it. However, it's still a bit heavy for ultralight backpacking. For ultralight backpacking, the Bushbox ultralight is great. But yeah, definitely. If the XL is too big for you and the Bushbox just doesn't do it, then this is just a perfect fit. I'm gonna have my coffee now. One more small thing I want to mention. So I have my small cup of instant coffee here, and I have enough water left for a soup if I want to make some ramen noodles or something. And as soon as I put this back on the Bushbox, even though there's no fire left, just the coals, you can still see small bubbles starting to reform there because there's that furnace effect going on. So it's pretty nice. And as for the coals, well, those would probably burn out by themselves. And let me just bring it in a bit closer so you can see. There's not that much left in there. So after you're done with your coffee and soup and whatever, not much of a footprint there. But this has always been true for stoves like this. Pretty cool. So there you go. My coffee is still warm, and the Bushbox is cold. I would have no problem. Actually, I have no problem packing this up right now. Of course, you can see discoloration, but there's no warping. It still works very well. That's how easy it sets up. That's what I liked about the Bushbox XL. How easy it was to just deploy. And I did not use this part, the grill. And as I was making the fire, I thought probably these holes are made here so that I could put the grill on. Let me just open it up and see. Yep, you could put the grill on top if you wanted to. So if you want a more stable surface for a smaller cup, or maybe, I don't know, if you would like to grill your meat, you can use this like that. I just noticed the holes here, and I thought that's probably why these small holes are there. And it was really easy to clean off. There's a few sticks. It's just like somebody had a small, very, very small fire, like I do sometimes when I test a knife or something. Pretty cool. I like it. The first time that I tried it, I had a bit of a problem getting this in and out of the the pouch, and I thought that was going to be a problem, but no. See, what I did was I put the grill on like this, and these little legs here prevented me from getting it in and out. But if you just put it like this, it'll go in no problem. So all around a great package. And like I said, my coffee's still warm. It's not hot anymore, but it's warm. Pretty cool thing. Large foldable LF. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video. I think I got about 30 minutes of light going by the hand measuring unit. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions or comments about the Bushbox LF, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and as always, I wish you all a great day.